chosen generation. We've been called for to show His excellence. Hey, all I require for life, God has given me, and I know who I am.
And of course, it's another beautiful Sunday, another lovely Sunday. How has the week been? Because it's been a wonderful one for me. I hope the evening is going fine too. You're on to Praise Zone, and it's another time to blast your mind with beautiful music from Cameroon, expose new talents, get to have you see people you've never seen before that are vibrating for Christ. But before we get to, unveil this beautiful package we have for you today, of course, we know we have to get our verse for today. We dance a little so that we shake off our curiosity, and then we come back. Then I will present to you the wonderful guests. Yeah, there are two today that I have for you. Let's have a jingle. We'll come back. We'll take our verse of today.
All I require for life, God has given me, and I know who I am.
Alors, notre verset de jour vient du livre de Ésaïe, Ésaïe 40, verset 29. Ésaïe 40, verset 29. And what does it say? He gives power to the weak, and to those who have no might, He increases strength. Let me take it again. He gives power to the weak, and to those who have no might, He increases strength. Of course, if you think that you are in a situation where you can handle it, come on, there is a God out there. He's that kind of God that fights your battle. Even when you are sleeping, He fights the unseen battles for you. And He's just telling you today that if you have no strength, do not sweat it, because He has given you ability to increase your strength in whatever domain that you need. If it is in marriage, if it is in a career, education, spiritual life, if you're going weary, if you're going dry spiritually, God is here in Isaiah 40 verse 29 to tell you that He gives might to the weak. He gives them strength. And because He is a solid rock, and because you stand on the solid rock, you can never fall. And talking about solid rock, let's have this beautiful piece from Super. It's her latest release, and it is titled Solid Rock.
Hey, y'all, Chapitre 5 on this one. Yeah, Super. Tell them.
Standing on the rock, Yeshua is a rock. I'm gonna make it. Yeshua got my back. How can I be stopped? Yes, I make it. Standing on the rock, Yeshua is a rock. I'm gonna make it. Yeah, 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 yeah. Tell it on my pain, face along my shame. Yeshua is my gain, arrest along my stain. I'm lifting up my gaze from where come in my help. My help is from the Lord, who made heaven and earth. I've been through all the Lord, but it's always been my Lord. My Alpha, Omega, my Maker, my Butler, my Shammah, my Banner, my Lifter, my Keeper. Not enough to stop me, not enough to break me. No mountain too high for me, no bus stop for me. I'm a winner, I know the lose. That's why I'm standing. Standing on the rock, Yeshua is a rock. I'm gonna make it. Yeshua got my back, how can I be stopped? Yes, I make it. Standing on the rock, Yeshua is a rock.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make it.
So the bigger, y'all.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Chapitre 5 on this one.
You gon' need to break the unbreakable rock to get to me. Flaming arrows back at y'all pharaohs when you aim at me. Rest in peace, like Undertaker wrote this masterpiece, wishing for peace, only to find you were down in your knees. Yeshua is to those who trust in Him a solid rock, but to the unbelieving He's nothing more than a stumbling block. He shed His blood. A wise mind would look up to the cross and give up His authority to rest in the arms of His love.
High sharp, men and the wonder paraman for quad ele parce que c'est épée salon se mombom for make that thing be the bat.
Suited the one south man some kind of cat when man can lay on top the rock walk along there for sure the strap. Man a priest no, king no, no be wish, man they form no. When man come on no dog no feed it back no, but yes no. Never when I show up you gon' yeah, it's skin I'm up no. Man a boss for terrain, but it clear no.
Standing on the rock, yes she is a rock. I'm gonna make it. Yes you got my back, how can I be stopped? Yes I'm making it. Standing on the rock, yes she is a rock. I'm gonna make it. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Lord, I'm amazing of your energy, and it's amazing how I get it at your feet. I surrender all, wake up to your call, empowered by the rock on which I stand.
I draw from the rock of living waters, humbly drawing from the living waters. Rock of ages clear for me. Let me have myself in thee. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Standing on the rock, Yeshua is the rock, yeah. I'm gonna make it. Standing on the rock, Yeshua is the rock. No, I'ma make it. Yeah. Standing on the rock, Yeshua is the rock. I'ma make it.
Whoa, that was a nice one, wonderful one by Super, featuring Chapitre 5, and it was a beautiful one titled Solid Rock. I think it's now time for you to see my guests for today. I said they are two. Well, double blessings today. And ladies and gentlemen, join me. Let's welcome Fang and Vicky voice here in the studio. Hello. How are you?
Well, fine.
So with who do I start? Anyone?
Ladies before gentlemen.
Awesome. I got it right. How has it been for you? How is it going? Being a career person, being a student?
I always use this GUC's word.
Okay.
God is helping us.
Okay.
God is helping us. God has been faithful. God has been helping us. You know, it's been going on smoothly by the grace of God. Yeah, we move with school, then we move with music. It's not been easy, but God is helping us in a nutshell. Yes.
Wow.
That's all I can say.
And over to you. Now he's sitting very innocent, and I'm thinking that I'm here doing eye for this guy. See you now. So how is it? How is it fun? How is it going?
It has been going well so far. I thank God for growth. Very important growth.
Okay.
Because if I want to, have a reflect from where I came from where we came from,
Rather.
it has not been easy. We started like a joke, back then. Back then in school, we started like a joke, but God has really been faithful to us, yeah. So
at what point did you guys decide to do a duo? Usually I used to know you as an individual artist, and I just got to discover her through you, and it's been featuring Vicky voice, featuring Vicky voice, on and on. So
yeah.
at what point did you get, decide to, have this work together?
Actually, Vicky voice has been my very close friend from Form 1.
Oh, okay.
Very, very close friend. And I saw the talent and the gift in her. She has the vocal, she has the passion, the zeal to do the work. And gradually when we were growing, I always tell her I do music. I want to become a very great artist. She used to see me do works. And along the line, I just felt like the train cannot move without her.
Okay.
So I had to take her along. Let's go together. So we started together doing music, detailing when we were in lower seat.
Okay.
Detailing, then I think in advanced level, we had our first release, but we never did a video for it. We just sent it to people like that.
All right.
Yeah. Then year 1, we had our first release. Year 2, and
Wow, wow, wow. And it's been on
and more coming.
And more coming. No, it's just it's just so wonderful. I know that many young people that get to admire you guys out there, but at times they need to get these stories, you know, behind every scene, every image, every voice out there, because you know we are in a time where young people hardly believe in their own dreams. Even you know they hardly believe, and the society is making it look like you can excel as a young person. You can excel, maybe especially when you are dependent on your talent. But now we have 2 people who are making, can I say, changing the narratives. Let me put it that way, because I know so well that you are a student, and I think this gets to my next question. How does it really even come to pass that you guys get to drop video upon videos as students? Should I be suspecting the both of you? So, who's going to take that question?
Should I or
She
you?
should start first.
All right, you
I'll
started.
continue.
Okay, the main thing is not about sending the videos at the forefront. That's not our main thing.
Okay.
Our main thing is this zeal of wanting to tell people how marvelous God is. You know, when you have that at your back head, like, how can I really put it to these people that what they are doing, they are not putting God first, they are not seeing the importance of God, they are God. You want to push it out, you know. So that makes it very easy for you to be able to combine school with the video, with the music, So you partition your mind that, okay, this is time for education, okay, this is time for the video, this is time for, that is how it goes. With the aim of doing God's work. You are happy. You're moved doing it. Yeah, you feel contented doing that.
Wow.
Yeah.
So how's it been for you?
All right. Generally, she has said the most important part, but you know, we have really been backed up by a company.
Okay.
And by the grace of God, I should say the company was a godsend.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yes, it was a godsend. Talent Build Foundation is a foundation for the less privileged, and they saw the gift in us too, and decided to invest, you know, in our career.
Wow.
You know, by giving us equipment, the platforms.
Wow. That's nice.
And you know, we had our own personal finances that was also had to drop to make, you know, the dreams come to reality. Our main objective here has not really been to just release, but to preach out the word to the people. So that's what has really kept us going, that no matter what, we keep going, going.
So how has it been with family? You know, it gets so tough at times. You know, I've been in that place where I want to do something. You get passion for this thing, and now your first obstacle becomes your family. They're like, no, you can't measure school with this. At some point, you'll be like, you either choose school or you choose this thing. Has it gotten to that point yet?
she can testify about that personally to me. Personally to me, to her, one thing with her is that her family has been so supportive. Her mom loves what she's doing. Her mom has never stopped her from doing what she's doing. But with me, the question is always, your music, where is the money?
Oh, okay.
So they always have that notion. It has not really been easy with the family, you know, as compared to what I'm doing, as regard what I'm doing. But my uncle has always been there, you know, supporting me. But at times, you know, my mom, my aunts, at times they will support at times, but at times it's like they go off. They're like, no.
Especially when the money is not coming forth.
Yeah, when they're not seeing the financial part of it. Yeah, that's when they feel like what I'm doing does not make sense. Yeah, that's their notion.
Wow, it's not easy. I really want to use opportunity to make parents try to support your kids. It's not easy. At times you move from that place of what you like to, you know, blowing for money. Because these days I think people have learned how to monetize their talents, and there is this force that when it comes from the family, it just wants to make you go and on and on. Imagine that everybody gets to like, we can't have you do this. It's really frustrating at times, honestly. It's quite frustrating. So how do you handle, you know, friends? You know, at times you're like, ah, I saw you on TV, I saw you on Facebook, oh, celebrity. So how do you manage that?
I don't know if I'll put it as grace for me personally.
Okay.
Because apart from the music side, I can say I'm an influencer.
All right.
My personality.
All right.
Yes, I'm an influencer. My character, what I do many other things. So
Okay.
when it comes now to this gospel sector, they are like, Vicky, chia bris, because I went to a friend's school. Chia bris, they told us must la télé. They call me, Vicky, I just saw you passing now. They showed your music. What's up? And I'll be like, why did you not snap and send to me? It's going on well. They are accepting it. They are marveled. They are marveled to see that a youth like them, a classmate can go that far. So they are seeing the impact of God in my life, in our lives.
Wow.
Yeah, they are seeing.
That's
so
really
we are
nice.
happy.
I think aside, you don't go to school, right?
I just dropped out my HND last year. I think I had my HND last year, then I
Yeah.
dropped for the degree. I wanted to focus in business first.
So aside music, now what do you do?
Actually, I'm a photographer. I do photo shoots,
Okay.
and then I do professional music videos too. I shoot music videos and graphic designing. That's what I'm doing.
Wow, that's really that's multitasking.
Yeah, multitasking.
Wow, that's really good. But just let's get to the core matter.
Okay.
How has it been, this journey up to now, from lower seed up to this level? How has it been? What are the challenges so far? I think it will start with you.
I should say it has really been challenging. You know, we've gotten periods of ups and downs, periods where things happened and it was like, let me give up.
Yeah.
Why am I doing this thing? Let me just... But one thing with me is that I've always had that vision. So no matter the trials and tribulation, I might feel discouraged at the moment, but that force will always come back because I have that vision. I really want to do this thing. Let me say, family-wise, I've been facing challenges.
Okay.
Educational-wise, I've been facing challenges. Friends, both of us, we have, I don't know how I can really put it, because we have similar friends. Our friends, we have mutual friends, many. So those friends have also been giving us some kind of headache. But at the end of the day, you know, it is for our good. Yeah. Because if we don't pass through this situation, obviously we are not going to be stronger. You understand? These situations make us to be more stronger, you know, keep us going. Those are our, how can I put it? They're going to be our recap. We'll be thinking back on them that, wow, did I actually go through this situation and I came out from it?
Yeah.
You know? So that's just it.
How has it been for you, Vicky?
I'll start by giving a very big thank you to him because I'm somebody who gets discouraged a lot.
I'm sorry I'll be giving you a headache too.
I really get discouraged immediately I face any situation. That was me before.
Okay.
I just get very discouraged, but he's always there. Like, I just hate this attitude of yours. You need to trust yourself. You're like this, you're like that. What's up? Stop it. Those kind of stuff. It's not been easy actually, but due to his determination, he saw beyond what I was seeing. Yeah, he saw beyond what I was seeing, and he always be like, there must be a period like this. We're going to give testimonies in future, and I'm actually seeing the testimonies going on. You see, yeah.
Okay, I know.
Yeah, so it's been his determination all along, and God is faithful.
Amen.
Seriously, there is a lot to say, but God is just faithful. Yes.
Why not be giving you a headache?
We'll come back to that. But for now, let's get to watch It's You I Call by Fang featuring Vicky voice. Let's go.
It's you I call. It's you I call.
You alone, not God. You alone, not God. Oh, 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 oh. God. You alone are God.
It's you I call. It's you I call. It's you I call. Everything about my life, it's you I call. In my depression, Lord, it's you I call. When they rebuke me, it's you I call. When I cry out loud, it's you I call. In my achievements, it's you I call. In my destiny, it's you I call. In my finances, it's you I call. In my marriage, it's you I call. For your name is holy, holy, holy.
You alone are God. You alone are God. You alone are God. You alone are God. It's you I call. Hey, it's you I call. It's you I call. Lord, it's you I call. In my present shame, in my tribulation, it's you I call. My rock of ages, it's you I call. Lord, it's you I call. I am chief cornerstone. It's you I call. It's you I call. Yeah. Yes, yes, I bow to you. It's you I call. It's you I call when I'm in need. It's you I call. Oh, you alone are God. You alone are God. You alone are God. You alone are God.
I wanted to be doing kind of, he has this it's actually the spirit dance that caught me, in this video. I was like, wow, the whole idea of having a spirit dance. Some people call it prophetic dance.
Yeah.
It's a kind of dance that is not so familiar in our context.
Yeah.
I think people are still trying to accept the dance, and boom, I get to find it in a video, and it's by my. Come on, tell me, why did you finally decide to use that in the video concept?
First, I want to say a big shout out to Jenny B.
All right.
Yeah,
Jenny B, she did an amazing job. I was so happy. But the concept came from my coach. She's in Italy.
Okay.
Ma Eli, that's the person coaching me, and she gave me the idea of, us having someone who could interpret the song with dance. She also gave other concepts which, along the line we could not put it, but this particular one, I really felt the importance, and I had to call this my friend Janet, who has been a dancer, a spirit dancer, and she also accepted the vision, and then she came in.
Wow.
That's just what
I think
happened.
she did so well,
Yeah.
because that's one thing that actually captured me when I watched the video.
Yeah.
I was looking, and at some point, just somebody did, and I was like, whoa, it was really a good concept. It really it ministers.
Yeah.
Prophetic dance ministers, and I think it's an aspect that should be inculcated in our different
Yeah.
domains.
Yeah.
even if it's in church, and let's get to have spirit dance in church, the dance ministry or dance department, you don't get to learn it. It ministers a lot, and it's not even difficult now. Just to do. It just be doing.
No,
And before you know it,
actually it depends because
Okay.
it comes with interpretation.
Exactly. That's backed by the spirit.
Yes.
Okay.
It comes with interpretation because the signs that she does, she's someone who is deaf can listen to the song.
All right.
You understand now? Yes, through the signs, she interprets the song with signs and then dance moves. Yeah, that's what she does.
And it cannot be done by anybody. Like, if I want to do these things, I will just go there. What I'll be doing, people will rather be laughing. What are you doing there?
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
It comes from a place
Yeah.
of encounter.
Exactly.
It comes from a place of love. It comes from a place of, getting to transmit. It's another way to transmit a message. And like you all said,
Exactly.
that's just it. We're going to have a jingle. When we come back, we will take our gospel actualities. Then maybe we'll get to know if there are future projects ahead with Fang and Vicky voice. And don't go anywhere. Let's go.
All I require for life, God has given me, and I know who I am.
All right, we are on to gospel actualities, and we have Elena Gospel Sound. They are presenting a new single titled Dieu est grand. Okay, Dieu est grand, and by the 1st of September, we will have it on Deezer, Spotify, YouTube, Boomplay. We will have it everywhere, so watch out for Brielle with Marcel Mungu in the song Dieu est grand, and it is coming up on the 1st of September. And of course, we move to Dena Moana. Dena Moana is having a concert in the Palais des Congrès de Paris. Palais des Congrès de Paris. It's on the 22nd of October. That's a Friday. So we look forward to Dena Moana in her concert. So for those who are over there in Paris, do not fail to turn up for the concert. If you're here in Cameroon, I'm sure a link will be given so you can watch virtually. But just know that in your timetable, Dena Moana is coming up with a concert over there in Paris. And then we have Chidima. She's announcing a new My Message is Jesus. She's announcing a new season. I think it's coming up very, very soon. And if you are a lover of her songs, do watch out for this beautiful singer that's coming out very, very soon. And not to forget that the Congress is coming up from the 1st to the 6th of November. It will be here in Douala at Arena Bonamusadi, Douala. If you want to sponsor, you have the information on your flyer. But know that come the 1st of November to the 6th of November, we will have the Congress. The theme is Kingdom Take Over. Yes, Kingdom Take Over. I will have ministers like guests rather, like Apostle Selman that's coming in from Nigeria. We have the host here, that's Paul Mwago. Yeah, he's here in Cameroon, and I know other ministers are going to join this train. But for now, just to let you know that from the 1st to the 6th of November, we'll have the Congress here in Cameroon. That was it for Gospel Actuality today. Let's move over to our guest, and I would really like to start by asking, what's the message behind the song My Controller? Because people have asked, we've had this particular scenario, especially in the secular. So there's this confusion, having my controller secular, and the next minute we're having my controller gospel. So it begins to bring this whole concept in the mind of people about gospel artists turning secular songs into gospel. But since you are here, I think that you will have to clarify that, and whoever is ready for the mic, you take over.
Should I answer the question? Okay.
Okay.
initially I never thought maybe my controller is in the secular.
Okay.
That's one thing, yes, we never had that in mind. But the song My Controller came in, it's a song that came in one day.
Okay.
We were in the studio, doing some keyboard, and the verse started coming, and the mind behind the song was God being the lead.
Okay.
God being, it's like God, he's the main man and we are the remote.
Okay.
He holds us, he controls the remote. You understand? So that was just the main concept behind everything. God is the one directing our path. He's our controller in everything. No matter what we do, no matter where we go, no matter the air we breathe, no matter what, he controls everything. So that was where we generated that song, My Controller, because we saw him like the lead, the person who gives directive, the leader who gives directive to the subordinates. That's how we saw it.
Before the video was released, a friend of mine just wrote me, Vicky, I just saw your video, My Controller, I'm watching it. And I was like, which video are you talking about? I haven't uploaded any song. She sent me the link and I was like, what is happening?
Okay.
I opened the link just for me to see it is what?
Renew.
Really?
Yeah.
I was so I was surprised. I was like, damn, I did not know this was happening. So she was like, je crois que c'était toi qui as chanté. I said, no, that is not us. That is not us. I want it still to be uploaded. So
so when you have released
My Controller, I got to know. I found out that through that friend who thought it was us. We were going to feature her. You understand? Yes. So, but there is a very big difference with that, because now talking about the remote and God being the one controlling us, we are Christians and we are trying to live Christ-like. At times we find ourselves doing things that, if it was us that God was not existing, we will not do those things. That is because God is the one controlling our hearts. Like, for example, your neighbor does something wrong to you, and you personally, the flesh will want to keep the grudge. But now God controls you. God takes over you. He makes you to have this mind of live like me, let go, forgive. That is everything containing controlling. It is more to the name controller, My Controller. So I just believe, if you're a Christian and if you look beyond what you're seeing out there with the Christian and the secular, you see that there's a great difference when it comes to this title, My Controller. You see the in-depth of it.
Yeah, I think there was need for clarification, because a whole lot has been said about a particular song, and it fell at a point in time where we're trying to battle between gospel artists not transforming secular songs into gospel songs, because a lot has been happening, and it keeps reoccurring, and we get to ask ourselves the question: is it that gospel artists have gone short of inspiration? It's a question. Is it like gospel artists have gone short of inspiration that they get to turn secular songs into gospel songs? Is the Holy Spirit, has the Holy Spirit hidden his face from people, or has it deserted them? Because we know that inspiration comes from the Holy Spirit. So when it comes to a point where an artist has to use maybe it's not even about the beats. At times it's even the translation. It's the translation. You get maybe someone sings a secular song in French, you get an artist now gets it in English, does one modification, then translate, you get the whole mix. Everything is just the same. And so when this whole idea came out, I felt like, let's have you here so that you get to tell them by yourself, because the only people who can defend their art are the authors themselves. So we felt like, let's bring you here so that they get from your mouth that there is no renewing. It's not renewing. It's a controller that is being reenacted by you guys. It's your personal composition. And we're going to have the producer play a little of it so that maybe their minds get to clarify that it's not the controller by Renewing, it's the controller by Fang fit Victor. Vicky
voice. Vicky voice.
I want to call you Victoria. Please, let's have controller.
There is nothing compared to you that controls me, only but you.
Speaking of grace, it's a wonder. Your glory flows like a river. You filled my heart to know the things I failed to know.
There is nothing compared to you
That controls me, only but you.
There is nothing compared to you
That controls me, only but you.
You are my controller, 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 control. You are my controller, controller, control, control.
The life you show is never empty. You fill the space with your blessings. You fill my heart to know the things I failed to know.
Speaking of ways, it's a wonder.
I didn't understand the hook now.
Okay.
Or was it? I don't understand. Maybe someone should just start telling me
I
think
what's
she-
going
she-
on
she
here.
explained the story line.
Basically, God is a controller because a family was separated.
Okay.
Because we have rich people in the society, they think that money is everything.
Oh.
They can get whatsoever they want through their money. So you saw the rich man kidnapping a small me. That was small me, small Vicky voice.
Okay.
Separated me from my family because he did not have a child. So at the end, the hug is because God is somehow.
Okay.
God acts anyhow. So now my brother passed me by and hit me like you saw. Then he was trying to pick the papers and I saw our birthmark. He saw his own birthmark, the same place. That's why you saw the recap when we were small. Yeah.
Alright.
So that was a hug like, geez, I've met my brother after that
After
long period. Is this how God works? This kind of stuff. Yeah. So that's the reason behind the hug. The song has a lot.
Wow.
That's
I mean,
a lot.
God works in mysterious ways.
Exactly.
Huh?
Exactly.
That's. I think for me, what I would pick is hope.
Yeah.
That's one thing I see from the song Hope. Have hope, trust in God that He is able and capable, you know, of realizing the things that are imaginable, the things you don't even think.
For sure.
I mean, those kind of things you feel like, can this ever come to
Yeah,
pass?
yeah.
And then you just see Him appear, say, hey, this is me, and you see everything just begins to go
Smoothly.
smoothly, and nice. God is so wonderful. But we are going to the end of today's program. It really bleeds my heart. You know, but at times we feel like we're just be talking
Course,
on
yeah.
and on, but we can't, you know, close this program without getting to know if there is a future project that you guys are working on. Are there anything you guys are working on that you want us to know? Let's start with
Actually,
you.
we've got a lot of projects, you know. So we have a lot of projects we're working on.
Okay.
I think lately we just left the studio 2 weeks ago to do a song together, a collaboration again. And there are other collaborations that we are working on. And then I also have a collaboration with Divine Princess, by the grace of God. I think by next year, me and Vicky Voice will be dropping back to back. It will be something, in fact, people will be amazed. Just hold on. Yeah.
I'm really waiting for especially the one that will make me
Dance.
smoke
You
kulu.
will dance.
You know, I like Smokulu, and at times I like songs that really move.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll be having more of you next year and
Yeah.
all the like. But I'm on to my small talks, of course. But if people think they're going to leave without have my small talk, it's time for small talks, and we are looking at you know, record labels. Yes, we're looking at record labels and the consequences or the influence they have on artists. It's rather fortunate for you guys that at least you came back from somewhere already, you know, having somebody to accompany both of you. But what do you think? Do you think record label a record label has a kind of influence? Can it mar the destiny or the future of an upcoming artist, especially a young one like you guys?
Yeah, I think so. I think record labels have great influence on artists. It depends where you find yourself. When you find yourself, it's very important. Like, okay, let me take for example us. One of the things that has really got us going forward is because we emerged from, from scratch, from our recording label. That's where we came from. And there we have our liberty to do what we want, go places. We don't have that, great amount of control. We are given that liberty to express ourselves. But there are record labels that, should I say, they suppress the gift of the artists. There are record labels like that, and there are record labels that no matter how they produce you, no matter how they produce you, it's very difficult for you to go forward.
Wow.
There are record labels like that.
That's interesting.
And there are record labels that they can produce you just one song, but they make you go viral.
Okay.
So, record labels have great influence on the artist. It's for you as an artist, to have that spirit of discernment. To us Christians, we always, before doing anything, we need to have that discernment spirit before we take any decision. So once that discernment, we have that discernment, okay, this place is good, we are there. That's it. But if you cannot discern, where you are, then there is a question mark. You need to go for prayers and fasting. That's what I can say.
Like, seriously?
Yeah.
So if you were not under your record label, what's the name?
Go Bliss Production.
Go Bliss Production, Vicky. What other record label would you have
Oh
chosen
yeah,
in Cameroon?
I was going to have JA Records.
Okay.
JA Records. Oh my God! From the name, you can feel. You can feel the emotion.
All right.
Yeah, that is Joseph Awabi
Yeah.
Records studio. It is amazing because firstly, when you arrive there, you feel very comfortable. You feel welcomed. You feel belonging. You feel a sense of belonging. Yeah, and also they have everything I want. And I think they will have everything any artist, any gospel artist needs, because firstly it's gospel. It's gospel, and anything that deals with God always goes an avant, come on G. Yeah, so it has everything to me. I don't want to go too much. JA Records, tap on Facebook, tap on YouTube, you see them, JA Records. You see their location, you see their building, how they are, and their works. They have powerful works.
Wow.
That is, he produces quality work. Yeah, he's good. And if I was there, I'll be pleased and glad.
Of course. So for those who are aspiring to be artists, for those who have songs, for those who are already in the business, you might just want to have a toll over there at JA Records and have to see things for yourself. But before we go, how do we get to have your songs on the different media platforms?
Okay, you can get our songs on YouTube and Spotify.
Okay.
No, not Spotify, sorry, SoundCloud.
Okay.
Yes, I upload on SoundCloud and on YouTube. I think these are the two platforms where we are concentrated on at the moment.
But also you can, for those who use MP3 Juice, you go there, you download, it's always there. Yeah. As far as it's uploaded on YouTube, when you go to MP3 Juice, the audio goes down there, so you can easily download.
So YouTube, SoundCloud, MP3 Juice, rush there. Rush there right away. Just rush now and get to download and listen and be blessed. Any last word for your viewers out there? I will start with, I think I've been starting with you a lot.
Yes,
Let me start with Vicky this time around.
Okay, I want to say a very big thank you to my family, especially my mom. She's been after God is her in my life, she's been my everything. She's an example of a mother, of a supportive mother, all around, through her prayers, financially, morally, everything. shout out to you, mommy, to everybody who's been supporting me, aunties, uncles, neighbors, you know, everybody on social media who's been supporting. I just want to say God bless you all for me, and I will not disappoint. We shall not disappoint you. By God's grace, we are going to make it. Thank you.
Amen. Over to you.
To me, I would say shout out to my family too. My uncle, he has really seen the vision in me. Kiss Bliss. Thank you so much, boss. Thank you so much, my uncle. You have seen the vision, and you've buy the vision, and you keep, you know, putting in your resources. Even when you are not seeing the income, you keep putting in the resources. So thank you for that. My family, thank you for my headache, for the headache you will give me and the headache I give you, because those are the things that keep, you know, they keep giving me the strength.
It makes life beautiful.
Yeah, it makes me go forward. And to my friends, you know, my classmates, they've really been supportive. Thank you all. You know, my advanced level classmates, we were 5 in class. Thank you all so much. And to my university classmates, thank you all so much for the support, the shares, you know, the publicity. God bless you. Thank you so much.
I cannot leave from here without thanking our family, B4C. We are a group.
B4C.
Okay. We are a group. We are a group. We are a group of 4.
4.
So now we are the leaders. We are opening the way for us to come, for everybody to know.
Yeah.
Wow.
Blissful ministers for Christ.
Okay.
They are a family.
I think
I understood that family is not about blood with them, because everywhere, God bless you guys.
Wait, let me say this last word. Let me say this
again.
last word.
Okay.
For now, you are hearing Fang featuring Vicky voice,
Yeah.
Fang featuring Vicky voice.
Yeah.
Very soon, you'll be shocked to see that there are 2 that are coming that will be
power.
more powerful.
Yeah.
Let me name them, Brenda K and
Pudum.
Pudum. Those 2, we are bringing them up. We just want to, you know, open the way.
Yeah.
Yes, like Jesus Christ came to make the way, you understand? We want to make the way for them so that when they come in, you know, yeah.
Oh, we are looking out for every other person that's joining this crew. And thank you out there for always watching. Thank you for the feedback we always get. You all have been wonderful. And because you are wonderful, I'm going to leave you with this beautiful piece. It is titled It's You I Call, and it's by Fang featuring Vicky voice. Have a blessed week ahead. Remember, courage, do not stumble. I will happy now.
Yeah.
It's you I call. It's you I call.
You alone, not God. You alone, not God. You alone, not God. You alone, not God.
It's you I call. It's you I call. It's you I call. Everything about my life, it's you I call. In my depression, Lord, it's you I call. When they rebuke me, it's you I call. When I cry out loud, it's you I call. In my achievements, it's you I call. In my destiny, it's you I call. In my finances, it's you I call. In my marriage, it's you I call. For your name is holy, holy, holy.
You alone, not God. I call. It's you I call. Lord, it's you I call. In my present shame, in my tribulation, it's you I call, my rock of ages. It's you I call. Lord, it's you I call. I am chief cornerstone. It's you I call. It's you I call. Yeah. Yes, yes, I bow to you. It's you I call. It's you I call when I'm in need. It's you I call. Oh, you alone are God. You alone are God.